Hey guys, welcome to the episode number 25. This is the Trading Signals coding session series. Today, what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to make sure that the Trading Signal workspace demo or demo workspace is still working because we have been working several weeks on the peer-to-peer network and many changes happened there, and we never check back if this is still working. So the only mission is to check if that is working. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to switch to that workspace and fix everything on it. I don't think I need to change anything at the workspace, but yes, at the task server there might be things that are not working anymore. So Trading Signals demo, this is the one that people should use for this. So for this we use two task servers, task server 1 and task server 2. So let's get this both ready. There might be some issue with the GitHub token, maybe. So let's find out if this is working. So what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to come here um, this is the outgoing signals trading system. This is the receiving signals trading system. Okay, first problems. This task server reference, probably this changed. It is very likely that these guys changed from one project to the other. At least that is what I remember that happened. So let me check this. Control Shift Alt F12. So this is a task server app reference from the governance project. I believe that this was already changed. Okay, this is a SuperAlgos workspace that can see anything at any place. So from here, what I'm going to do is to see projects, governance, schemas and task server reference. Is that the name? Task server app reference. Okay, this is not here, and I am quite surprised this worked. The thing is that it exists at other workspace, but this was already saved. Okay, so there is something strange going on. What I'm going to do is just create it again. So I need to delete this and delete this. Then add task server app reference. Let's see if this is better. No, it's still creating the thing at the wrong place. So my guess is that the task, this guy, it has a bad definition. So where is this? Essentially, it should be here. No, task server. Maybe at foundations. Task reference, that's right. Task server app reference. Okay. UN task server app reference. Task server app reference. So this guy is actually at user apps. Okay. So this is defined at user app, but task tab has as if it were from governance. Okay, so here we correct this. Okay, so that's problem number one. Problem number two, this one, social trading bot reference. Social trading bot, social trading bot reference. The node is from, well, it's also from user apps. I'm not sure this should be like this. Because social trading, okay, and is social trading bot reference is a guy, or task server app reference. Task server app is user apps. Okay, social trading bot is should be, this should be social trading. Okay. Okay, so there's a mistake here. I will move this into social trading schemas. So this guy goes here. And that means that whoever is referencing this guy, which in our case is a trading bot instance, this guy will have this as social trading. And this is going to have project social trading. Okay. Yes, okay. Then this guy reference will have a reference just like that to task server app, and this guy will have a reference to, okay, so there is no project involved in there. So this is how we're going to fix this. I forgot to check if I had uncommitted stuff. Likely I don't have it. Then this would be the first fix. Okay, so we save this and reload. Okay, so now, okay, so let's try it again. Here, why it create governance is unbelievable. Task server app reference. Something is wrong here. Well, a lot of things are wrong, to be honest. I think I will have a lot of problems now to fix this. Task server app reference. This is a user apps schema. Okay, when I create it from a task, the project is user apps, and here this is user app. So, how is it possible that this is created under the governance project? That is not possible. Okay, at least this one is created well, social trading. So I will move the icon. We had the icon at projects. Where was this before? User apps. Um, social trading bot reference. So this was here, and it should be a social trading. Okay, and the other guy was at the task reference was at okay, it was a user apps and it continued being a user apps. Social trading server, tax server app reference. Okay, task server app reference. Let's load this again. Okay, so this guy is okay now. So we're still having problem with this guy. That if we delete it and create it again, we cannot see the icon, and if we check the object, it is from the governance project and not from the project it should be. So let's double check here. The task has it declared of project user apps, and specifically here it says related UI object project user apps. So what I'm going to do is debug this stuff and see what is the mystery here. So to do this, we come here, foundations. Um, no, it's not spaces. Node action functions. Node action switch. Okay. Yeah. So we come here and add one of these guys. Wonderful. It didn't came through here. Because it's not foundations. It's visual scripting. I didn't expect this many problems, to be honest. I was not expecting this at all. But whatever. So new object is going to be this related URL governance. Why? Why governance? It's not true. Hmm. So here we are sending visual scripting and the execute action. The action project is visual scripting, and here the action project is visual scripting. Where did I get that project? Okay, it's not the action, it's the related node project. That's what I need. So the action here had related node project governance. Why? No, I don't know. So here related node project is governance. So let's put a breakpoint there. Let it run and delete. Okay. Now again. Okay, this is the default value. Okay, visual scripting. Why related UI object project is governance? Why? The only thing I can think about is that there is a schema. There should be or something that is duplicated or something like this that is overwriting this. So let this run. So where are the sub menus of this? This is task, right? Okay. Add bot instance. Okay, now I get it. But I have no idea at all why this is not getting why is getting governance here. It's unbelievable. There is a bug for sure, but circular menu item. Okay, somebody is initializing this guy. So the initialize doesn't happen here. Um, Circular menu is the guy that is initialized. So we will need to, to analyze this in this way. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the ID of this node. This is totally unexpected stuff, 100%. So this is the ID. Okay. Then I need to find at foundations UI spaces floating space circular menu, and I need to stop here if payload.node.id is equal to this. I want to know what is going on here. But this is not going to be enough, okay? Because I will just confirm that that is not correct. But let's see what it goes on here. Refresh. So I need you to stop here. Unbelievable. Okay, so here we go. Menu items, initial values. So where are these menu items coming from? Menu item initial value is the parameter that we receive. Here is coming governance. Um, Maybe I am modifying a schema that is not the schema because there is more than one. This is task, and this is where oh my god, there is a task at portfolio management. Oh my god, what is this doing here? Okay, well, at least this is the reason of the problem. There's more than one task definition. So they shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. Um, so the real task should be most likely at the foundation project. Okay. And here, then task server app reference, this should be user apps. User apps. Okay. So let's remove all this and refresh again. Okay. Now, oh, don't go that fast. Okay, so we need just this task server app reference. Now the icon is there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So we have two things. Moved schema to the project and fix it back with task manager schemas out of place. Okay, the first two problems took us the first 45 minutes. Okay, but now that we have this, why not save? Okay, so I'm going to move this. This should be a reference to task server 1. I will need two of these guys. So X here and reference there. Also, I will need a profile constructor to generate the sign-in account that is missing. Okay. Okay, but don't worry for that. First, we're going to add the second reference. This guy, we will take it here and connect it there. You can go, and then I'm going to move this node from here. This is a social bot. Um, so not social personas. For this, I will need a social bot. So it didn't work. So this guy, I will move it close to this social bot. Because we are going to emit the signals through this social bot. Okay. The other guy, well, I had this connected to the same social bot, but I'm not sure that this is needed because the purpose to connect this is to be emitting the signals in the name of that social trading bot. So why would I need to do this? Well, I can test that. First, I'm going to connect it and then I'm going to disconnect it and see if it's still working. So that is going to be the last test. But for now, I will come here and connect it to the same bot. But I don't think this is needed. Okay, so I will need the governance project that I don't have. And probably I don't want to have either here. So I'm going to save this workspace, save my plugin, and go to a workspace of governance. And the reason is when I have the governance project there, then other stuff happens, it appears a tab and things like this. So I'm going to go to um, for example, this workspace where I have the constructor ready. Okay, then I'm going to come and start signing accounts and make sure that we have at the user apps the signing accounts generated. Okay, so remember that this didn't or wasn't there. Okay, so all is good. I just save the plugin and return to my user workspace. Trading signals demo. Very good. This is a little bit heavy of a workspace, but here we are. Okay, now we have the basic setup. This is connected. This is connected. And this is connected to social trading bot 1. The apps are mismatched, but who cares? It doesn't really matter. It's just the identity that we are going to be using. So let's check this out again. So we are ready to debug this, but there is something that probably is not working still. All this stuff, I don't see, or I expect some kind of problem here. I got not found. Where is this? Here everything looks well. At the profile itself, everything looks well. If you check the user bots, the social trading bot 1 has all of the icons. Okay, so this looks good, but I'm wondering why we have this problem. Okay, so this is from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to improve this log to include more information because everything is undefined there. So where were we? So we are going to add this plus. So we're going to see clearly which is the object. Payload.node. So let's load this again. We save. So all the problems that we had were all unexpected. We haven't even started at the place that I thought that we would be fixing stuff. So hold tight. Okay, so console. My God. Our strategy didn't work. Okay, so what's the problem here? Icon not found. Masters, trading mine, algorithmic trading. Is so it's not the same object, but it seems multiple stuff. So what does this mean? Trading bot, algorithmic trading. So trading bot has a circular menu item which we don't really know. So what I should have done is the following. Circular menu item console log is log this alone. No, okay. So then at icon physics, we should be discovering what is going on with the icon. That's why if after that icon is undefined, we are logging this, but it seems that it's undefined once and that, okay, at initialization is undefined. So I don't need this stuff. But also, no type trading mine, okay? If I go to trading mine, all the icons are there. So it looks like that at the moment of loading this, or there is one that is not there. What else? Trading bot. What is a trading bot? Okay. Highlight referencing nodes. Okay, I will console log this object so that I can see exactly what was going on. I want to get to the end of this because I need to know if something is going on. Okay, so let's see what we have. If we go back to the beginning, we will have trading mine masters, blah blah blah. And this object at that moment was this. Okay, we know that was missing. Highlight referencing nodes. Highlight referencing nodes, so it's the same icon everywhere. So from all the projects of foundations, data dependency, all foundations, highlight referencing nodes. Well, not only foundations. Well, still foundations. Foundations. Okay, so here there is another one. So let's check if this exists or not. Where should that be? So probably most likely the icon is just missing, and that is why we have all this drama. So I'm not going to push further because it's obviously that is not problem unrelated to um, it's unrelated to this stuff. So um, I'm just going to take a note. I'm just going to take a note of what is going on. Uh, okay, so this problem is not my problem now. So let's try to debug this at task server 1 and at task server 2 we will debug the other stuff. So how do we do this? I will run this and debug from here. Okay, I don't see this going around. I'm not sure it's normal or not. Probably is not, but whatever. I will run task server 2. Hold on, task server can run from any script. Okay, so I run this. No, definitely it's not working because this should go and put this to run, and it's not doing it. So I need to okay, this one is kind of working, but number 1 is not. So let's focus on number 1. Let's focus on number 1. So I run this. And then I connect it with this. Okay, so we are having problem as expected. So let's check the code because I bet an upgrade is needed here. So we're going to check task server. Booting process, set up peer-to-peer network. Here we are. Okay, so what I will need is to align this to the desktop app currently here. Because a lot of things have changed. Now what we have is we have this peer-to-peer network client that we need to initialize with all this stuff. And once we do that, everything is cool. Okay, so I will take this code from here and into here. And after this, we're going to use this. So the network client identity is not our problem anymore. It is solved. The bootstrapping process. Okay, hold on. This has no parameters, right? Okay. So we will need here the environments file. Where are you, environment file? It's not actually here. Because we cannot see it from here. Okay, here it is. So desktop app sign-in account should be replaced by task server sign-in account. The thing is that it's not the same, because here's the problem. This depends on the task that we are running. So the sign-in account, hmm, okay, for sure this replaces this. But how do we know to which network the task needs to connect to? Type and code name. It was not here when I was doing this. So I will need to do that. Another thing is the sign-in account. I need the code name of the sign-in account, but the task, how is the relationship? I have this. Okay, so the task reference parent sign-in account, config that and code name. I think we were using this somewhere. Okay, so we don't know the network type or code name. And what was this? Event received. Okay, it's a function. But it's probably not that. Okay, yes. So it's not this what I have to send, because this is not. This is going to be inside this, and then we are going to execute this, and we are going to send this as event receive. So here, network type, just to try to make this work, is going to be peer-to-peer network. And just to make this work, this is going to be code name testnet. Okay, so that means that this is all, and all of this stuff that we were doing here, that is task constants, bootstrapping process, run. Okay, this is where I was using the okay, the bootstrapping process not needed. We set up the peer-to-peer network, meaning the right of node. Okay, this is not needed. This is not needed. The connection, blah, blah, blah. So we simplify this a lot because we create a single model that does all this. And this is not needed. Okay. So here we are. We have simplified this a lot because of the work done to move everything inside a single module. Now, we can test it again and see what happens. F5, waiting for debugger, then debug. Okay, so there is a network interface that we also set up beforehand, that is this guy. Okay, so it's logical to think that we would also need the same stuff here. So first, the network interface. which we also going to put it inside this guy, and so this is going to start making more sense. So we run this, and then we debug. Peer-to-peer network interface module. Well, that is logical. That is undefined because we never defined it. We have this stuff in here. And this is not something that we have. Oh my god. So maybe I put this here, but let's see. I'm not needing this stuff, to be honest, because this is for notifications. Well, yes, I'm needing this. So I don't like it, but I'm going to do it to make it work. So I will copy this here. And I will have this guy. This is totally wrong. I don't like it at all. But there are a lot of things I don't like that someday we need to fix. But let's try this again. Okay, debug again. Okay. So this is running now. Let me check one thing. Environment. How many peers? Taxer max outgoing peer. The network node does not have the expected blockchain account. So we're having another problem that we kind of had it before. Yes, and I know what is the problem. Is that the network node is it was running before we generated the sign-in accounts again. So I already learned that lesson. So if we run it again, then I can run this guy and debug, and now we are connected perfectly to the network, and just waiting for the trading session to begin. So we are going to do the same with this guy. I don't expect this actually to work, but let's see how far we can take it. So now I'm going to debug with this guy. Okay, then I'm going to run this session. That error is kind of normal. Somebody has to fix that. Okay, so this is running, but it's very slow because it's debugging every candle. So it have to make change or run it from Node.js. So the change we're going to make probably here. I will go to algorithmic trading, tax server, bot modules, low frequency, trading simulation, and I will hack the loop of candles in this way. If E is 3, then E is going to be equal to 1436. That is almost the end of the loop. Okay? Because this is going to be forever. So let's stop this and run this again. And run this again. And once it's running, let's run this stuff. Okay, so according to this guy, this worked. I'm not sure that it actually did, but maybe it did. I didn't expect this to fail. So I will check at my GitHub if I have the trading signals at the repository. My trading signals. Today is 2022 January, and today is 23rd of January. So I don't see the signals recorded here. This is January. There's nothing recorded here. So I don't really believe that this recorded the signals. Okay. Okay. So we are going to leave it here because this is going to take a while more than expected. We are at the point where this runs, but actually the signals are not recorded at GitHub. So we will have to debug all that process. When we are sure that they are there and sent to the network, we are going to get it from the other side. Okay. So to recap, at this session, what we did was to fix problems at the user interface with APP schemas that were not correct. Then we fix or try to fix some problem with icons. Then we discovered some APP schemas that were didn't need to exist at the portfolio manager. And then we ported the code of the desktop app, that is the latest version of how to connect to the network, into the task server, and is connecting. So I don't expect a lot of problems going forward because that was very much untouched, except for the last part of retrieving the signals. That circuit, I don't remember if we touch it or not. Okay, so we will do that at the next session. Thank you for watching this one, and see you next time.